I'm Andy Roberts. I'm the business manager of the Plumbers and Steam Fitters here at Local 33. I've been a business manager almost 3 years. This program with the stroke detection is something that we just started 2 years ago. We've had great success with the stroke detection team on the retiree side of it, but we'd love to have more of our members come down and take some of these options that we're offering to them right now. One of the biggest things of the Affordable Care Act is the prevention of trying to catch something before it has gone too far. And that I encourage members to come down here from the ages of 18 all the way up to 55 when you can retire in our local to take part of this. This is a perk that the local has offered for any member to come down here and try to take a few simple tests that's only going to take an hour out of their day to try to save their lives. I know in the past that we have only held this event on a Wednesday, a Thursday, and a Friday, but we're going to try to reach out this year and put in a Saturday morning also to try to attract more members down here that are in the working field also. And I firmly believe that this may be something that we haven't tapped into that's going to be more beneficiary to some of the members that are still working out in the field. And anything that we can catch early is saving our fund, and I'm sure we all realize that with the rising cost of health care and the effect of Obamacare, what it has an effect on our local. And the one way we can keep our costs down is by enticing members to come down here and try to have some of these simple tests done to detect something before it's gone too far. Your PSA count, for instance, prostate cancer is something that's very, very major in our local. We've lost a lot of members. I know a lot of members that do have prostate cancer. My father himself started out with prostate cancer, and I thought if it would have been caught early enough, it wouldn't have gone as far as it did. And I did lose my dad to cancer, and I have a long list of family members that have also died of cancer. So it's hereditary. That's the bottom line here. It is hereditary, and if we could catch something like this in stage 1 instead of stage 4, it's going to save our fund tremendous amount of money. You can say sometimes it is a perk that the fund's offering, but it's not just a perk, it's a necessity. I firmly believe this to try to help you catch something, once again, before it has gone too far. With heart disease and diabetes and everything that's a major cause for healthcare to be a rise right now, our membership is a fact not the healthiest membership in the world. There is no doubt about that. We do have a tendency to like to drink our beer and have a good time, and it does affect you later on in life. And it is a perk. Okay, our health fund itself is a perk. To have this down here every day with having our hands on this health fund down here every day to be able to help the member when he calls in right then. We have somebody at these phones every hour of the day, 24 hours, 7 days a week, to answer any question you may have when it comes to health care. And I would ask that the membership utilizes it more. And the stroke detection team has saved lives in the last 2 years. And you've seen with the last people that just got done talking here that we've saved members' lives. And to me, that's the #1 goal. And I feel very good about knowing that Jerry Holland and Frank Erickson, which are very, very good members of our local, that they're still here today. Where if it wouldn't have been for stroke detection, they may not have been. And that's a determining factor to me, because Jerry and his wife Rosemary are two of the finest people I've ever met in my life. I can honestly say that I love them both dearly, because they're not just union members, but they're family. And that's what we're all about down here is family. And we want to make sure that everybody is healthy, wealthy, and wise to the best of our extent. And I would encourage any member to grab a hold of this and come down here and spend your hour and take a few tests with us. And we're going to have a few laughs while we do it. We're going to joke around. We're going to have a good time. It's not by any means bend over and grab your ankles. It's we have a good time doing it down here. We laugh, we joke, we cook up some food, and we make a family event out of it. And I think that's the #1 thing you need to understand for the membership out there is it is a family event, and I would encourage you to use it.
Hi, my name is Jama Barber, and I'm the fund administrator for Local 33. As your fund administrator, I handle the Health and Welfare Fund and the Local Pension Fund. The Local Pension Fund is the most fun because we get to sit down when you're ready to retire and go through all your planning. The Health and Welfare Fund, though, is really critical because that is the fund that's going to take care of your family and you when something goes awry. We started a couple of years ago working with Stroke Detection Plus to put together a comprehensive wellness program. We knew that our members weren't all going for their routine screenings, and we felt it was important to provide the baseline screenings that you need so that your doctor can know when something starts to go wrong. If something does go wrong, it's important to have the baseline because they have a starting point and they can detect in your blood work or things like that when things could go wrong. But it's also beneficial to have that peace of mind to know, to walk away from your screening and know that everything went perfectly well. The first year we did this was 2011, and Stroke Detection Plus does a fabulous job putting all of our members through these comprehensive tests in a quick, pain-free, modest environment where nothing is going to be embarrassing or difficult to go through, and it's available to you and to your spouse every year free of charge. These are tests that you're really not going to get at a general physical, so it's very important. They'll look at your carotid artery, they'll look at your abdominal aortic area to see if there are any aneurysms developing, and the majority of our participants walk away with everything perfectly fine. So again, that peace of mind, come once a year, get your tests done, walk away knowing everything's great, and you'll then receive a packet of information you can provide your doctor, which will give them, again, the information they need to take good care of you. It's important, though, too, that if things do start to go awry, that you have early detection. Early detection is what's going to make any situation you're dealing with quicker and easier to deal with. Your quality of life will be there if you're taking care of it early. Another reason to go through these series of tests is because you can come to one location, have them all done within about an hour. It's cost effective for the plan because Stroke Detection provides these to us at a much reduced price. If you tried to go to your doctor's offices and have these tests done, you would make multiple trips to the doctor and it would cost quite a bit more money. So it's a great way to spend your health and welfare dollars. Although it's free of charge when you arrive, the health plan will pick up the fee. It is a reduced cost, so it's a great way to invest in our health and make sure that we're all taking care of the preventative side of our health. We also added AFLAC to our program because it's a great complement to the set of benefits that we have. The health and welfare plan pays for your doctor visits, your hospital visits, your surgeries. There is a small short-term disability benefit. AFLAC, however, offers benefits for the salary that you're not going to have available when you're out of work, or if there's an accident involved, if your spouse needs to take off work. There are all sorts of programs available through AFLAC that are very cost effective that will take care of the bills that your household needs to be paid while the health plan is taking care of your medical bills. It's a great program. We really would encourage you to look into that. And I know you've heard some great stories through this videotape about people who have been thankful they did invest in those programs. In 2013, we are continuing these screenings at the Union Hall, and they're going to be in May. You will just need to call the fund office to schedule your appointment. We are conducting the screenings on a Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday this year, and we're just focusing on the morning appointments starting at 6 a.m. till about noon or 1. So call the fund office, schedule your appointment. We promise to get you in and out as quickly as possible. It will be pain-free. It will be a quick hour, hour and a half of your time, and we'll even feed you lunch when you go to leave. So please join us this year in 2013 for your very important health